I did my presentation on vertical analysis presented by Aaron Newcomer. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to understand the use of vertical analysis and why it's important in any business, and what vertical analysis looks like in regards to an income statement or a balance sheet. Vertical analysis deals with the financial statement and is used to find financial percentages. Vertical analysis is commonly used in a financial statement, and it is used to see the changes in the time lapse. Anyone in the financial field has to understand vertical analysis and how it pertains to the financial statement. What is the benefit of knowing this? Vertical analysis is important to understand because it shows a snapshot of the company's financial position based off line numbers. This is needed for a company to see how they rank among other businesses and to see the changes the company has over the course of a short period of time. Now, what is financial analysis? This allows for businesses to be able to compare their numbers with one another. It allows for a standard process that can be used in order to maintain uniformity within the different businesses. And if a balance sheet has a vertical analysis, it'll have line item percentages in a separate column. So a financial analysis example. An example of this is, suppose ABC Corporation has 3 assets, cash and cash equivalents worth $3 million, inventory worth $8 million, and property worth $9 million. When using vertical analysis, it'll look like what's up on the screen. The cash and cash equivalents will be 15%, inventory 40%, property 45%. So, financial analysis in regards to a spreadsheet. Each line item on the financial statement is listed as a percentage of another item. It means that it is listed as a percentage of gross sales on an income statement, and on a balance sheet, the percentage is of the total assets. So, a visual example of vertical analysis, I chose an example of a condensed income statement. You have on the far left, it describes what it is. So you have sales, cost of goods sold, the gross margin, and you have the expenditures for that period. Now in the center is the total amount. So it lists all the dollar amounts of each line. And then on the far right, you have the percents. Now that is the visual analysis of it, and you can see the percentages as they fall in that line. So a real world example, I chose my first example to be UPMC Pinnacle. It's their 2016 report. They have on the left, they have describing the different items like the inpatient revenue, outpatient revenue, and they also have their funds at the bottom. Then in the center, they have the monetary value, and then on the far right, they have the percentages. This is a good example of an everyday vertical analysis of a spreadsheet. Then my next example is of Geisinger Health. This is a better example because it shows how it can compare. Under revenue, they have the monetary values, and then they also have to the right of that the percentages. And when they're put back to back, you're better able to compare the percentages to see the difference between the 2 years. So the learning objectives were to understand the use of vertical analysis and why it's important in any business. As I stated in the beginning slides, it's important to understand where you fall in regards to other companies or other hospitals within your district. You want to make sure you're operating at a good level. And then what vertical analysis looks like in regards to an income statement or a balance sheet. I put some examples that I had found when I was doing my research on vertical analysis, but the ones I thought were most helpful were the real life examples because it's something that we are going to be exposed to, and it's something that everyone needs to know if they're going to work in the healthcare financial district. So I just wanted to take the time to thank you for watching. If you need more information, you can contact me via LinkedIn. My name is Aaron Newcomer, obviously, and I provided my LinkedIn URL. If you just click on it, just feel free to message me and I'll get back to you at any time. So now I would like to know if anyone has any questions before we end. And thank you once again.